Hi guys, it's Bethany Drew here from our snowy, wintry Valparaiso, Indiana with Stampin' Up. And yes, you're sensing a pattern here. Wintertime has not been easy for me to get here right on time and with the boys e-learning. But I thought, oh, I'll just shovel for about a half hour. I've been shoveling, I think, every day. Shoveling a path to the chicken coop in the backyard where my husband can't like snow blow. So, and the steps and the stairs in front of our house. So we're just getting more and more snow. I don't know how many inches have actually accumulated, but it's a lot. And thinking of a few friends who are in Houston, well, not just Houston, just Texas. They're getting more cold weather and I've seen lots of friends and people that I know in Texas losing power. So, I see my friend Chris can't find me. Wonder if I can answer text. I don't think I can. And yes, I apologize if you're not being able to find me live. I don't know what that's about, because it says live in the corner. So you should be able to find me right in my Stampin' group. So I'm sorry. Maybe I'll look into that and see what's wrong. I don't know. But today we are going to look at cute kits. And, so these kits in the mini catalog are awesome. I love them. As an avid crafter who has pretty much everything, it's not like I really need the kits, but even those of us who have all kinds of things and tools, it's really fun to get a little box of everything that you need and things that just punch out. And if you're not quite ready to sign up for like paper pumpkin kits, those are all-inclusive kits too that get shipped right to you, right to your house, which are awesome. And speaking of that, if you subscribe for Paper Pumpkin before March 10th, so by March 9th, you can get the March kit, and it's going to provide, it's got some cute landscape and mountainscape cards. They give us a little clue of what's coming, but they're also throwing in free stencils, which I love. I'll show you what a stencil is, or a mask, and free sponge. So very cool. And so if you want those free items in your Paper Pumpkin, then subscribe by March 9th. Oh, good. I'm glad somebody found me. Hi, Sherry. I hope it wasn't hard for you to find me. I'm not sure what's happening since I have my new phone. The sound's better, but people aren't finding me live. I'm not sure what's going on, but I hope Chris is able to find me. So, yay! You get to see me. Yes, the weather is crazy. It's crazy. So much snow. So we will be looking at these cute kits that are in the mini catalog. And I feel like time keeps flying. And on Mondays especially, time flies, but time keeps flying. We only have a couple weeks left after this week of SALEABRATION. It's almost gone. So I just wanted to throw out these cute, simple ideas today. Just letting you know, I hope that people share this video on your page, because sometimes I know paper crafting, people are like, that's not for me. But when they see, and when I get new stampers who've never stamped before and who come and to my classes even, or come and put a kit together, and they see, oh my goodness, that was so easy and so fun to put together. Stampin' Up makes it really easy. So even if you feel like, oh, you're not an artist and you can't do this and you can't stamp well, our kits are just a perfect thing to start with. And then you can send these cards and be like, hey, I made this for you myself. And you can be proud of something you made. And it sends love to other people, which is my biggest goal, is to get people inspired to send cards. So even if you watch my videos and you think, oh man, I need to send a card, and you send a card that's not homemade, that's still awesome and makes my heart happy, because I think sending cards is a beautiful, beautiful gift to people. So whether you've made them or not, I still encourage people to send cards. But it just is a bonus when you can make it yourself. So, blah, 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 blah. Without any further ado, let's turn around and look at stuff. So let me turn around. And I've got my stamps ready from a few different sets. Let me straighten this out. Okay, so again, celebration time. I've shown you, this is just a perfect time if you need, if you're wanting or tempted by any of these kits, if you want a kit, easy kit, and a couple other things. Maybe you want to try a couple colors of inks, or if you're thinking of just stocking up on your paper and you need more supplies, even adhesives, anything. This is just a perfect time to stock up on that stuff because you can get a few free stamp sets of your choice with $50 orders. There's different kinds of paper you can get. So there's some pretty flowery. These ones have sentiments that are for loss and thinking of you. Some great flowery paper. There's a couple stamp sets that you can earn with a $100 stamp set or $100 order. This is a touch of ink that I showed last week. That makes some really pretty cards. And then this is a stamp set and paper. So a whole package of paper and a stamp set with a $100 order that totally coordinates and goes well with in the mini catalog, the Sweet Strawberry. And I showed you guys that one last week too. So, and if you do want to join my team, this is a perfect time to do it too, because you have extra time to get your first $300 in sales. You get $65, $70 worth of free designer paper, which is awesome, plus the $125 of product you want to choose. So a great time to join. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask me. Now, kits. Typically in our catalogs, they will show the kits kind of right in the beginning of the catalog. So here, right here, it kind of gives a little bit of a sampling of all the kits we've got available. So it does talk about Paper Pumpkin here as well. At paperpumpkin.com, you can, hey, Chris, you found me. Yay. I'm sorry it was hard to find me. That's so weird. Okay, this is one all-inclusive kit that is new. Now, there are some in the annual catalog too, so I'm just showing you new kits. So there's more options than this, but this is a really pretty, I love this. Hello, dear friend. So all-inclusive just means you get all the pieces. You get all the pieces. They're already got printed cardstock bases that are already scored for you, the envelopes that match, all the pieces that just kind of pop out. It gives you some glue dots and some dimensionals, and it gives you a little acrylic block that you put all your stamps on. You get the stamp set. You get a little ink spot. In this one, you get some copper cord as well. So let me show you that kit. It's a lot of fun and it's pretty. Okay, so this one comes in, the kits all come in kind of different fun boxes. So this box is cute and you can keep all your pieces in it while you're stamping and making stuff. It comes with this, a little spool of the copper wire. It comes with some smaller envelopes. So there's gonna be some, I think this kit comes with 12 different cards. Here's some glue dots. I've already stamped, I just went and stamped a lot of my, these banner pieces, but it comes with, so here's it comes with 2 sheets of those banners. So I think that's even more than what we need. So you can use those on even more cards. So you see these just pop right out and they already have a little bit of a copper foil line border around them, which is really pretty. So this is the joy and the fun of the kits because they do all this work for you. And you don't need any tools. It's not overwhelming at all. It gives you the ideas so you can stick exactly to what the card looks like. You can tweak it a little bit if you want. If you have other sentiments and you have more stamps, feel free to use different sentiments. And you can mix and match. Now here's pretty much the designs. I'll show you the cards. So in your box, it'll show you this is what the cards look like, and it will actually give you instructions and show you all the pieces that you need for all 4 designs of your card. So you just kind of pop up those flowers. If you want to save on your cord and make that go far, you can just tie bows instead of tying it around anything. And like I said, you can make it look a little different if you want, but aren't these so cute? Like these are little cards, and again, they go with the coordinating envelopes that have the little green stripes on the top too. So I love the designer envelopes that come with kits too. A cute little thank you you could put in a little gift bag for somebody who did something sweet for you. In fact, one of my friends, Roxy, just posted, she's been posting what like national day it is every day of the year. It's been kind of fun. And I didn't know today is, maybe it was yesterday, but I think it's today's Random Acts of Kindness Day. So maybe find somebody that you could hand a little gift to, even if you don't have cards right now. Do something fun for someone today. This one just says, hello, dear friend. So that could be for any occasion. So there, you get 3 of each design. So you're going to get 6 of the smaller cards that you could put in little gift bags. And then you get 6 of the bigger cards that are regular cards that you could mail. I love the little saying, you make my heart smile. That's sweet. But these are super easy and fast to put together, but they're so pretty because this background here on this card is already like printed for you. The leaves in the background there are already printed for you. So a lot of the work is kind of already done with the kit. So let me show you. Like on this card, it's already scored for you, and it already has that beautiful background of the printed yellow background. So pretty. And this one already has, the leaves are printed on there already on the card base and ready to go. Isn't that so cute? They're so pretty. This card already looks like this with the white and the purple leaves on it. And then the striped card, the little striped one, I'm going to show you too. Like if you're not a big fan of the smaller cards, I'm going to show you real quick how to use those cards and make possibly make 2 cards out of the 1 card that you got. Okay, so moving these aside here. All right, so this card, the striped card, looks like this, but I cut one in half, so I've got 1 white piece that I could use for a sentiment on a different card. And then I've got, if you have a thick white, basic white cardstock, I just am using my thick white for a card base. And then I'm using this striped piece and I'm gonna pop that up onto a normal size card so I can mail it to someone. So then we can still kind of do the same thing. I can still use my hello, dear friend. Let's see, did I take those pieces out that I'd already stamped? Okay, so I already stamped hello, dear friend. And you get a Stampin' Spot, but I have almost all the colors in the full ink pad, so I just usually pull out my full pad because it's faster and easier. But you do get an ink spot, so you wouldn't need to buy the ink for it either. Now to keep this really simple still, like you could do some kind of stamping in the background, but I'm going to keep it very basic, and I'm just going to pop up right on my white cardstock this printed striped piece. I'm telling you, ladies, I haven't even had to do many of my half hour workout videos this week because of how much I've been shoveling. I go out thinking I'm just going to shovel for a half hour, and then it ends, you know, at least an hour later, I'm like, oh, which is what happened to me today. And then I really still needed a shower because Wednesdays, if I don't get it in before my live video, guys, it just doesn't happen because I got to get supper ready right after I'm done with my video. And then I'm not even able to pick up from supper because then I head to church. Okay, so these are the pieces that just went with the smaller card, but I'm just using the same pieces then for this card. Now you could use the dimensionals that you get with this, or you could use glue dots. glue dots are a little bit smaller, but because I know I'm gonna be shoving this underneath my saying, it doesn't matter that it's sticking out a little bit. I'm gonna put that in that corner. I kind of want that to be somewhat tilted that way. So I'm gonna put a dimensional on the stem of the leaves here too, so I can shove that under on that side. I think this really only needs one dimensional, but I got two on it because one's stuck on the other side of it. And then pop that up, and you've used the exact same pieces as the smaller one, right? But now you have a full card that you could actually mail to someone if you didn't have like a gift bag to give them. So just a fun way, again, for you avid crafters to use two pieces. And then, like I said, the other side of that, you know, don't throw that away. You could use the white base for just a saying on a different card. But these cards are really pretty. I love them. Let's see. Let's do just this one because it's super simple too. And it's so long, but I really like the saying of "you make my heart smile." And this card comes with this vellum piece that has copper foil on it, which is kind of fun. I don't know if I would have thought of putting that on that card originally, but it's kind of fun. So I would probably use one of my glue dots on the very top where all those lines join. I don't like adhesive showing kind of on vellum, but so I'm going to put that glue dot right at the top where those lines join, and then I'm going to put a strip of my Seal Plus right here because I'm going to be lining up my saying over where that adhesive is. So I'm putting this off to the side in the corner, this vellum piece, because I really like being able to see the flowers. And then see right where you can see that little strip of adhesive, we won't see it because I'll just cover it up with "You Make My Heart Smile." And what friend wouldn't want to hear "You Make My Heart Smile"? In fact, for those of you who order using the hostess code this until the end of February, I will be sending you one of my, because you make my heart smile when you order. And when you come onto my live videos and when you watch the replay, you guys make my heart happy. But if you do order, so $35 or more, using this host code, I will send you a card with some sampler paper from Celebration. Plus, you're also going to get into a drawing to possibly win the new Punch Party. It's just a hostess set, so you can only get a hostess. So this also depends on if we get to $350 in sales. So order up, guys. Use this hostess code, and then you can get a drawing to possibly win the Punch Party stamp set. And I'm going to show you how cute that is in the, really soon here. So I like to make my cord go fast, but I use just like my hand width of paper to make a bow. So rather than tying it around anything, just when you make a little bow, it still adds a little bit of extra. It's not you're not taking up extra ribbon or anything, but it still adds a pop of something that's not paper. And then this I would add with one of your glue dots. And again, you get the glue dots, you just peel it off. Got to make sure you got the sticky part. I put it right on the knot of my bow here and peel off the backing then. Sometimes you might want to squish the glue dot in a little bit because this is kind of thin. And then I can put that knot right at the corner of You Make My Heart Smile. And see how fast and easy that is? Oh my goodness, these are just so easy and fast and cute. And then this could be any occasion. You could send this for a thank you, for thinking of you, for a birthday. So that's why I like You Make My Heart Smile. It's very versatile. So that is the all-inclusive Hello Dear Friend kit. And that is $32 with all of that included. The little ink spot, the stamp set, the dimensionals, all the pieces for your sentiments, an actual stamp set. That's a great deal for 12 cards, plus you get to keep the ink and everything else with it. So this is why I love the kits. Okay, now this kit, this is where I'm going to show you the new Hostess set, because even I pick and choose what I want and what I don't want. And this is the You Are Amazing project kit. So the project kit comes in this cute little box. Here's the lid. So you can keep your pieces in here. It's very cute. I like it. I like these colors. These are fun colors. I like these because you could make this mask, you could make it for boys or girls. You really could. I like the colors, the yellows and the Bermuda Bay in here. But for $30, you get enough pieces for 16 cards. So it's actually less than the all-inclusive, because this is something you buy separately, the stamp set that matches. So this You Are Amazing stamp set is the one that coordinates with this, but in my mind, I had so many different sentiments that I could pop and use something else in each of these on the sentiment, the pieces for the sayings. You know, so this is where you can kind of pick and choose. With the project kit, you might like all the kit pieces, and then like, okay, if you've got enough sentiments on your own, you can just use your own stamp set and just get the project pieces. So this is, again, $30. Number 155370 is just for all the pieces. Now, what I'm going to do as well, if you order this kit this month, so sometime before February, sooner rather than later, but if you order this and you would like to come and use my stamps, if you just want the kit pieces, I will even let you use this punch party, because I'm going to show you how it looks. And you can come and just book a one-on-one time with me. I'm just going to do it that way, kind of. I don't know how long I'm going to do this, but so I'm offering, whether you want, this is all inclusive. You could stamp at your home and you could do it all by yourself. But if you still would like to come to my house to put it together, I am more than happy to meet with people who want to just come stamp. If you need that accountability to just get it done, come to my house and set up a time to come stamp with me. I would love it. This one, you can then use my stamp set with all your kit pieces. And again, this is $30. So if you order $20 more of, say you just needed more paper and adhesive or something too, then you could also earn a free celebration item. So that's why this is a fun time to order as well. But let's look at some of the cards from this kit. So again, it really does come in a cute box. It comes again with all of the some designer envelopes that have either the bumblebee or the Bermuda Bay in the background. It will tell you exactly what you need. It shows you all what your kit includes. Then it tells you what are the pieces that you need for each card design. So again, for beginners, this is super simple. You just pull out your pieces. They're really cool. And again, seeing in person is always better. But here I used my corner, the triple corner punch, and I used the little quarter rounder to round the corners of this one. And this is where I am using, and this is the stamp set you would get to use if you come to my house and use Punch Party. It matches with 2 of our heart punches, our new oval punch, and also the postage punch. So there's 3 different punches it matches, which is kind of cool too. But you don't need that punch to use the stamp set either, which is cute. Like this one I just stamped in Bumblebee, sending you smiles for every moment of your special day. I love the font on that. Isn't that so pretty? And then I added a little Wink of Stella. So I used kind of same pieces, and then the inside I just did happy birthday, but I also stamped that little oval stamp that comes in there. Isn't that cute? So this one comes with just striped background, and then they all come with, most of them come with a little vellum piece, and then these Bermuda Bay pieces are really fun. I didn't realize how shiny they were, but it's almost like, it's not like sparkly, but it's shiny. So they come with those pieces. So, and this one's fun. This card base has that kind of shine to it, shiny polka dots, which is so cute. I love it. One card base has a yellow back and it's got flowers on it. One card base has just this is Pretty Peacock, I believe, and then the stripes. Okay, so I used all the pieces for this card. I'm just using a different stamp set. This one also has this baby sentiment. So I thought this is a cute, and it could be a boy or a girl baby card. If you don't know what's coming, what a cute card for a baby card. Then this says, "Oh baby, you are already loved more than you know." How cute is that? So I used the "Oh baby" on there. But again, when you use this stamp set, I will have all the stamps out for you, so you could say "You make my heart happy" in there. You wouldn't have to say the baby one. So you can kind of pick and choose whatever you want. This one, I used the thanks sentiment in here, and it says, "A heartfelt thanks for everything." And I still used all the same pieces. And then this one, I was like, oh, this will fit in here. This sentiment here fits inside that piece. And it says, "My heart is wherever you are." So kind of a love, sending love to somebody. And that could be a friend too. It doesn't have to be to like, you know, your lover. Just someone that you love and you're praying for and your heart is with. Okay, so those are kind of all the pieces and the main designs. I'm just using a different stamp set. Now, again, similarly to what I did with the other kit cards, I ended up taking one of my striped card bases and I cut it in half, and then I ripped it in half. You see I ripped it. But on one side, I just cut a strip of that, and I used this with a totally different stamp set. I have "It's Your Birthday" in here to make kind of this could be a great boy card. It's still got the bright striped, just a striped strip of this paper. And then I actually used, for those of you who have already earned the ombre paper, I've showed you this with a couple different stamps sets, that it's fun to stamp on the ombre paper. So it goes from darker to lighter, and I stamped in black over that ombre paper, the alligator, and then I did cut him out. But then it says, "Oh snap, it's your birthday." So this is where you can mix in. For more avid stampers, you can totally veer from what the design is and make your own and use your own stamp sets and mix and match all those pieces. So that's a fun way to kind of mix and match pieces. But again, you can just totally follow the directions if you want to. Where is the other card? This card base is probably my favorite. It's just so cute. But I like how the baby one turned out, but let's make it and just say, "You make my heart happy." So you would just grab out your different pieces. This one just takes the little word bubble one, and then also has the piece that's got the little stars on it, which is cute. Now, again, with this one, I think I'm going to change it up just a little bit. I'm going to round these corners, and then I'm also going to round the corners of this card, the card base, and you can put both in at the same time, punch down, make sure the corners all the way in. I don't know, sometimes it's fun to round the corners. It just gives it a little bit different of a look. And maybe we'll put that to the side and we'll put this all the way to the edge. And let's see, do I have the, yes. This kit also comes with a little bit of baker's twine with the green. So we will tie this in here. Tie that at the top. So I'm telling you, these kits are just fun. These are great. This is a great idea to do for you homeschool moms, or just on a snow day like we had yesterday. I know my kids were out in the snow a lot, but if you want a project for your kids to do, the kits are a perfect way to get your kids involved and have them make a card for their teacher or their Sunday school teacher or grandma, grandpa, or any relative, and get your kids involved in stamping. It's always fun. Okay, I'm going to put this right in the middle of the card because I'm going to end up, and I'm putting it to the side because I think that's going to look cute. Let's see, I think I want to pop up both these. Dimensionals are your friends. I love dimensionals. Don't you guys love dimensionals? Hey, if you need more, I almost always add dimensionals onto any of my orders because I use them a lot. And I don't even use a ton. I don't cover the back with them, but it's just fun to pop up stuff. It just is. All right. I had this foam mat because sometimes stamps do stamp better when you have a piercing mat or some kind of foam mat. But I have found that these are working okay without it. Okay, Flirty Flamingo is also one of the colors. So this is where too, if you come to my house to put the kit together, you don't necessarily have to have any inks of your own. That's the bonus of coming to my house. You get to use all my inks for free. You just buy the kit. Oh, I like the font of that. Isn't that cute? You make my heart happy. Now, if I wanted to get even fancier, I could probably add a couple hearts. I do have some heart dies. I might do that later. So again, if you order using the hostess code, you will get a card from one of the kits to say thank you. And you'll also get in a drawing to win this stamp set that has all these cute little sayings. See how fast that was? So fast and easy. You make my heart happy. Just using those same pieces, but mixing up the sentiment and tilting that piece just a little bit, and I rounded the corners and it looks like a different card, right? So cute. And there's my alligator one. If you totally want to veer off things, you can do that with your kits. Okay, so this project kit is called You Are Amazing again, and the kits are just so awesome. I love them. And then each card will have a matching coordinating. Either one of them has the Bermuda Bay in them, and one of the designs just has the bumblebee color in it. Okay, so that is the second kit. Here is another alternative card. So I did cut this card base in two pieces. It just had the yellow in the background. So with this one, I used the gray granite ink, and I used my blending brush, and I blended the color right over the stencil, And that's, I didn't even go all the way to the edges. I always kind of started in the middle and went out. So it kind of has a gradation of color. But that's the joy of the stencils. And that's where I said, if you get Paper Pumpkin before March 9th, if you order the Paper Pumpkin, they'll give you 4 free, they might be a little bit smaller than this, but free masks or stencils that you can do that kind of sponging over. And it's just a fun way to add a little bit more dimension to a card. And it's pretty easy to do. And they will give you a free sponge, which actually our sponges come in a big circle, but I cut mine into, you can cut them into quarters or sixths even, if you want to use that up and use them with different colors. So here is one design using that side, and then this one I cut 4 by 5 1/4 to fit inside the front of a card. And I'm trying to think what I want my base to be. Should it be Bumblebee or just white? I think I'll cut a piece of Bumblebee. Or no, I think that's crushed curry. Is that really crushed curry? Oh. Oh, huh. You know what I was going to do with this card? I was going to put this behind there. I was just looking at this piece. This was, I had put this in an embossing folder to add to here. And let's see if we can even do that. This is also the joy of how thick our paper is. And so how sturdy our paper is. And when you only use a couple dimensionals, it's easier to do. So I'm gonna actually pop this up. I was like, what was this piece for? I knew I didn't want to be that plain, even though that card looked really cute, all simple. So I'm just putting dimensionals in the corners here. And this embossing folder is the one that goes with the art gallery bundle. Isn't that cool? It looks like paint. Very fun. Okay. Now that just adds even another step of wow, doesn't it? I love our embossing folders. They're awesome. So when you do have our die cutting machine that also has, you can use the embossing folders, that just adds an extra step of wow that is so nice. I love it. And then you can add this, and I'll even put it up more in that corner. And isn't that cute? That just adds another pop of color. So this is the color that had crushed curry with it. This one is Bumblebee. That's what confused me. And actually, if you want to look at, this is crushed curry and this is Bumblebee. They're pretty close. This one's just a little bit more yellow and this one's a bit more muted. That still doesn't look like the right color. Hang on. What colors does it say this is? Oh, that's why I got it wrong. See? That's another thing about these kits. It does tell you what colors match all of these. So it's Bermuda Bay, Flirty Flamingo. There's gold pieces in it. Granny Apple Green is the green. Mango Melody is that bright orangey yellow color. That's the one I'm missing. Okay, so third time's a charm. Okay, so this is Bumblebee. This is crushed curry. Let me get Mango Melody for you and show you that. Now, could you have used any of these yellows? Probably, but look, this is Mango Melody. Okay, so this is like an orangey yellow. I really do like Mango Melody. It's pretty. All right, take my scoring tool here. Make the crease. And we will put away the crushed curry and the bumblebee. Because, what color is this? Do. Aha! That looks so much better, doesn't it? Okay. All right, so with the same, or maybe I'll mix it up a little bit, I don't know. I used this with the other side of this piece, this card. So I cut this card in half, and I used this on gray granite to do that one. And then this one, let's find the piece that actually goes in there. And I took pretty peacock paper, so I cut out this with die. So if you have dies, you can kind of do the similar thing with it. Or I could use, no, I'm going to stick with this one. Just showing you alternative things you can do with this kit. You can totally not mess with it at all and just do what the instructions say. And that's just fine too. Ooh, I think you get to the red and you're out. Good thing I just ordered some refill. I'm telling you, out of the new adhesives, I really do, the Stamp & Seal Plus is probably my favorite. You've done that before, Chris? What is that? Cut these in half and... That's the joy of the delay in these videos. I'm not sure what you're responding to. Let's see, I'll put this a little bit higher than halfway in the middle. And what do I want to put in here? I think I'm going to use Pretty Peacock, and let's just make it a happy birthday. There is a happy birthday sentiment on here. This one, hope you feel better soon. There's a lot of different sentiments on here. There's the thanks. There's just a for you. And let's see, the happy birthday is kind of small. Let me get out my oval punch. If I can find it. You guys, I just cleaned, like literally cleaned quite a bit in my stamping room. And you would think I'd be able to find the punches I'm looking for. Here we go. Okay, so this is the new punch in the mini catalog that matches with a different, like almost a Eastery. So there's this a regular oval, and then there's the scalloped oval that when you punch it out, it's got this wavy fun to it. Let me just test that and see. Okay, so I don't want that big one, but I do want will that fit inside of there? I think it will. Okay, so I'm going to use just a strip of I think I'm going to use crumb cake. Scissor dropped. Okay, and I'm just gonna stick with one color. I'm gonna stick with the Pretty Peacock, and I'm gonna stamp the oval in that Punch Party, and then I'll stamp the happy birthday in there too. Let me get it closer to me. There, isn't that cute font? I like that. I just didn't want to do it right white on white, so I thought crumb cake would be fun. Crumb cake is another one of my favorite neutrals. See, now when you cut it in a strip and you want to punch, that's so nice because then you're not punching out way more cardstock than you need to. Whenever you're punching out stuff, always stamp first, and then you can line it up and punch it. Punch it out. Get that little piece off there. There. Cute. So now I can pop up all these layers. I stamped or already taped that down. We're going to put this piece up. So aren't these bright and happy colors? I like these colors. They're cute. And again, I really think they're neutral enough. You could make these for guys or girls. All right, I'm going to tape this piece down. Put that in the center of the piece I cut out with a die. And then we'll pop up the happy birthday. Now, if you wanted to, you could add balloons, or since this is a birthday, or you could add a flower or something else too if you have more punches, or you could just keep it simple like this, happy birthday, and then stamp something on the inside. So here's some alternatives with that kit. Fun ways to cut it up. And again, if you end up buying this kit and you want to stamp it at my house, you can use all of my, oh, I got you, Chris. Having to pull the paper off, yes. See? I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to fix mistakes. Right? No. It was all part of the plan. Okay, so those are two beautiful kits. I hope you liked looking at those. They really are quick and simple kits. So we looked at Hello Dear Friend. So if you like the soft pastels, but it's watercolor look, and this is all inclusive. So for $32, you get everything you need. But if you want to order this and you want to come to my house, again, you're more than welcome. Or if you get this kit before the end of February. Now this catalog is good through June, so you can order these kits anytime. I'm just saying if you use the hostess code now, and in this month, I will be available if you want to make an appointment for me to come, or if you want to come to my house and use this Punch Party stamp set, and you get to use my inks, and then you're just purchasing the $30 kit, and you don't need to get extra ink and the extra stamp set. You can just use my stamps, my inks, and have fun putting your kit together. And you could bring, this is where just for $30 plus the shipping and tax, but you could say, hey, me and my granddaughter want to come over, me and my niece. So you could buy the kit and split it with a friend and come and stamp with me. So that is going to be my simple, because this has been an incredibly busy month, which makes me kind of sad because it's like, oh, it's the last month of celebration. But I did want to show these kits because they're super easy and fun. And if you want to stamp at my house, just make an appointment with me and we will, we can stamp. And then I did also show you one of my other alternative cards with this kit was the alligator. So here's one's mostly using just the pieces there. My heartfelt thanks. Sending you smiles for every special day. Here we use the oh baby. You make my heart happy. This is mixing and matching. There's so many different fun stamps. And then these two are cutting a card apart and making two cards out of one card base that you get in your kit. So many different fun ways to use those kits. I really do enjoy them. This one's called Oh Snap here. 154486. So for $21, that would be perfect if you wanted to get, and there's lots more choices, but if you wanted to get one more stamp set that could coordinate or that you could use with your kit, then you could pick something for free out of the Celebration catalog, because this is the last month of Celebration. So that, what is today? This is today the 17th? That means there's only like 11 days left, guys. 11 days of celebration left. That's crazy to me. So here is what you need to know. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for even watching me. If you catch me on the replay later, you can order anytime on the drewdaily.stampitup.net. If you use the host code JFV9HYFD, and you order at least $35 worth, you will get in a drawing to win the Punch Party stamp set. If this hostess code doesn't get enough, then I might even just give away my stamp set. But that would be after I do classes. So I'll let you know what happens there. But if we get enough that we get a Punch Party, you'll get a brand new Punch Party. Someone who orders will get a brand new Punch Party stamp set for free if you order. So thank you so much. And also, if you order, even if you don't win the stamp set, you will get a card from me to say thank you. It'll be some card from one of the kits I showed you. So either the You Are Amazing kit or something from the Hello Dear Friend kit. And that's the soft, pretty colors. Hello, dear friend. Hello, dear friend. So beautiful kits, nice and easy. And that's it, folks. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your days and are staying warm. And on this Wednesday, I think I still have to hit the grocery store because I forgot a couple things I needed for my dinner tonight. It never ends, does it? But I hope that during this time you have fun and you forget about your chores and you forget about what needs to be made for supper, and you just love looking at these bright colors and it makes you happy, and that it inspires you to send a card to someone today. I just put in the mailbox yesterday 7 or 8 more cards. I really do love sending cards. So if you're ever like, hey, I need a card, just shout out to me. I'd be happy to send you a hug in the mail. So thank you guys for coming and joining me. Have a wonderful day. Love you guys. Bye.